Good morning. Today I am in Perito Moreno Glacier. I got the bus from the El Calafate. It's a day tour basically. You get the bus, apparently you get a guide to walk you around, and then we go back. We've just stopped at a lookout point, and look at this, it's huge. Let's zoom in here. It's a huge glacier. So you can also go on a boat tour, but apparently it just goes there. It doesn't go very close from what I read, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the walkways because then you get to go a lot closer, apparently. We will see if that's true. But yeah, once again, got very lucky with the weather. It's not raining. Apparently it was raining heavily yesterday. It's a bit cloudy, but we can see the glacier, so I'm happy. It is a little colder though, so I might put my thermals on. But yeah, it's amazing. It's huge, absolutely huge. So can't wait to get closer. Okay, so the bus has dropped us off, and it seems like the guide doesn't walk with us. So we've got 4 hours now to just walk around the walkways. There's 3 walkways, totaling about an hour and a half, she said, so that should be good. But this is the first viewpoint. Very good, very nice, liking it. I'm gonna keep walking. You'll probably just now get like a montage of glacier clips. So I have made it to the bottom of the red trail, which is the, so there's 3 trails. You've got yellow, which is centre, red, which comes down to here, and then it goes back up and around, and blue, which goes around past the lake, and you can get a shuttle from the end back to the car park. Now, having done the yellow and the red already, I would say you don't need to do the boat. I've watched where the boat goes, and where I am now is probably as close as the boat gets. However, if you are less able to walk, as there are a lot of stairs, it's basically all downstairs to get to this point, which means you then have to go back up them, it might be worth you getting the boat if you want a closer look. Prices. So the price for this tour, the cheapest I could find the tour with pickup from the hostel or the hotel, wherever you're staying, the tour guide that tells you about it on the journey, and then the free time to walk around the walkways, was 55,000 Chilean pesos, which works out to be about £28-29. If you just want to get the shuttle bus, that will leave from the main bus terminal, and it will cost 40,000 Chilean pesos, which is about £21. For me, I am a half an hour walk away from the bus terminal, so it saved me an hour walking, and it was good to learn a bit of the information from the tour guide. I did originally get told that she was gonna walk with us, so you would learn more. However, that's not the case. Either way, it's £7. I think it was worth the £7. We also got to stop at the viewpoint at the top, which is where I first spoke to you this morning, and if you just get the shuttle from the bus station, you don't get to stop there, so you don't get the panoramic view from up there. You then also have to pay for entry into the park. Now, if you are a foreigner, like most of us will be, and not a resident of Argentina, it costs 45,000 Chilean pesos to enter the park. However, if you're a student, it only costs 7,000, and they don't really look at the student ID if you book online before you arrive. They just have a quick glance. If you book in person, then they're going to look at the student ID more. This means if you've been a student at any point and you somewhat look like the picture on your ID, you can get away with paying the 7,000, which is very good, because 7,000 is £4. 45,000 is like £38. It's the same price at all of the national parks in Argentina, and when I was in Ushuaia I paid the full price, not realising that they don't really check. So keep that in mind. Yeah, it's been really amazing looking at this glacier. I've managed to see quite a few falls. I haven't got any on camera. I've got like the ends of it, but I haven't got the actual falls on camera. But I will keep trying. I'm going to slowly start working up now and look at the different viewpoints. I basically just ran down the stairs and then I'll work up the viewpoints. There's 4 viewpoints on the red view. And then I'll go the rest of the way around the yellow and then go down the blue. Hopefully I'll manage that and get the shuttle back up before I have to leave at 2:30. But yeah, let's go. More montage of glaciers coming up. So after I waited for literally 50 minutes, I actually timed it, I've managed to film the ice falling, so I'll insert that now. But I'm currently just at the end of the yellow circuit, about to start the blue, and the view just, it's the same glacier but it looks so different. So much has fallen since we started, a little bit just fell again there. Like when I came, this bit was all standing, this bit here was standing, that bit there was standing. And there were some bits along here that fell. It just fell so quickly. But wow, it is stunning. I'm now about to head down the blue route back to the bottom and then get the shuttle up to the snack cafe, which is where I have to get the bus. We've got just over an hour to get down there and get back up. So hopefully I will, and hopefully the views just get better as I walk along. Okay, so I'm now about halfway down the blue trail, and I thought now would be a good time to show you the boats. So there are 2 types of boats you can get. We'll start with this one. This tiny little boat here, that is the cheap boat. So that boat lasts for an hour tour. It costs 64,000 Argentinian pesos, which is about £35. And the tour groups can drop you off and it's like an additional to your tour. That is as close as they get. It's not, it's even further away than that in reality, because this is the tip and it goes in like that. This one has to be booked as part of a tour before you start. You can't add it onto the tour, and it costs about $250. And that is as close as it gets. I think it's slightly longer than an hour, but I'm not sure. It might still be an hour. But yeah, that one gets you slightly closer. But yeah, that is still, to me, that is not worth the $250. But yeah, this will be my last view of the glacier before I have to leave. I'm still like in shock. This is the 3rd largest freshwater reservoir in the world. Well, it's part of the third largest. And it just goes, as far as you can see, it goes round those corners, follows the valley round. In the winter it is slightly bigger, but stunning, stunning. It's been amazing to watch it change literally in front of my eyes. But unfortunately, I do now have to go and find the bus. I have once again filled up my phone storage, just checking I still had it. I literally emptied my phone storage on the bus on the way here, so I had space, and now it's full again. But I'm going to continue heading down. So after spending the day at Pert Moreno Glacier, would I recommend? Honestly, yes, 100%. It's been amazing watching the glacier change literally in the 4 or 5 hours that we've been here. I still don't think I would do the boat. However, you can also hike on the glacier. I might do that if I ever come back, but I'm not fussed. Honestly, just watching it and walking along these walkways has been stunning. Anything to note? No, not really. Even though it was slightly more expensive to do a tour, I would still say do the tour, because you do get told some things and you do get picked up from the hotel. If your hotel is right near the bus stop, then you can probably just get the bus here and just buy the ticket when you're here. I will link in the description the tour that I did in case you want to do it. But apart from that, if you're ever in Patagonia, make sure you come to this glacier, because even from what I've been told is the worst walkway to view the glacier, it's still stunning. And I have once again filled up my phone storage. So I will see you, maybe not tomorrow, I'll see you in El Chalten. Tomorrow I'll go there, so the day after. Good morning, today is my first full day in El Chalten, and the plan was to go up, do like the lagoon walk. It would take about 8 hours. However, as you can see, it's raining, it's very cloudy, and it has just started hailing and snowing, and I'm only 45 minutes in. So I'm turning around. So today is going to be a planning day, admin day, and we will try again tomorrow. So I will see you tomorrow, hopefully with better weather. Good morning from day 2 of trying to climb to the Pert Moreno. We got up at 4 to leave at 5, and it's currently 6:30 and the sun is rising. We spent the first half an hour or hour and a half really steep hill, but now we're at a lookout and the clouds are leaving the little mountain, so this is where we're going. So this is Mt Fitz Roy, this big one, that's the clouds leaving. And then the whole range is the Patagonia logo. It was hard, but it wasn't as hard as I thought the first bit. But apparently it's the last hour and a half that's really hard, the same as Torres was. So I'm going to sit here and hope the cloud moves away so we can see the mountains, and then continue. We have made it a little bit higher now. As you can see, it's still hiding in the clouds. It's like coming and going, but the sun is fully rising over the hill now, and it's a lot better than yesterday. There's light, slow, cold wind, but not as harsh as yesterday, and no rain, so I'm just really hoping by the time we get to the top that the clouds move. Fingers crossed. So we are currently on the end hard bit, the 400 meters elevation gain in a kilometer. I'd like to say we've done half of it, but unfortunately I don't think we do. It's all like rock climbing, but look at the view behind us. It's amazing. So we went down, across, through the river, over there, and then the town somewhere over there. I would definitely advise leaving early, because people say 3 to 4 hours to get up. It took us 4 hours to get to the bottom of this, so we're thinking 5 to 6 hours to get up. But yep, we're going up there. So let's keep going. got almost to the top and are now applying the crampons, as you can see, because it's getting a bit snowy and icy. But we've come, look, it just looks like a drop, that's how steep it is, and it started snowing again. So, but hopefully when we get to the top it will clear up, hopefully. But there's a huge, is that a lagoon? Like a huge lagoon over there. It looks like blue water. But yeah, almost there hopefully. You make it up the big hill, think you finally made it, and there's another hill. But it's cloudy, so hopefully by the time we get up there the clouds will leave and we can see it. Fingers crossed. So it took us 6 hours, but we made it to the top. We started at 5, we got here just before 11, and unfortunately it is still cloudy, but we've got enough time to wait and hope that the clouds clear a bit. But it was a lovely walk, it was nice not having to rush it, got to do it with some lovely people, and yeah, I'd still do it again. Even I think if I'd rushed it then I wouldn't have been happy with the fact it's cloudy, but I'm happy. It's sunny, hopefully the sun means the clouds will clear. We'll see. I think even better than the view of the mountains is the view of below us. So you've got the mountains over here, the white mountains, and then you've got all these lagoons. Look at these ones, they're so blue. And then you've got this huge lagoon over there, and the town is behind those mountains over there. So I came a long way. It was 8 miles. It did take us quite long. People could say that they can normally do it in 4 hours, but it took us 6. We're not knackered and we enjoyed it. So that's what matters. So although we don't have a good view of it now, we did have a really good view this morning. So we're just hoping the clouds clear, they keep clearing and I get excited and then they come back. But yeah, anyway, this is the actual Lagoon de la Trois or whatever it's called. But it's frozen now and covered in snow, as you can see. That line that you can see is the footprints, because there are 6 climbers that are climbing the mountain right now. But apparently if you walk over there, there's a little lagoon that has melted. I am too cold and too tired to walk all the way over there. Plus, we can see the lagoons from here, for the other side. And we go past a lagoon on the way back, and I've seen a lot of lagoons in northern Chile and Bolivia, so I'm not too fussed. I'm happy here. There's a man in his shorts. He's the trail runner we were on about. Yeah. We said on every trail there's been one crazy trail runner, and here he is. I'm currently wearing thermals, hats, gloves, and he's in shorts. Also, it's thick snow and ice, and he's just got running shoes on. But oh well, if it works for him. I'm going to sit some more and pray the clouds. After about 30-40 minutes we're going to head down. We don't think the clouds are leaving and it's getting windy, so see you at the bottom. So there is a queue that you have to go over the bridge because you have to go one at a time. quick detour to Lago Capri. It's pretty gorgeous. The water is so clear, but of course it's freezing because it's glacial water. But we're almost there. We've got like a mile and a half until the end, I believe. And you're not going to believe this. The clouds are clearing. This one that's slowly coming clear, that's Fitzroy. I've got a bus, and if you went up there to see it now, or if you were up there already, that's going to take like, you're not going to get back to town till 8, maybe 7 if you're quick. That's crazy. But yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty. I'm glad I did the hike still. Normally when I get to the end and I don't see the view, I'm not happy, but I've really enjoyed the hike, and I think that massively depended on the fact that I changed who I walked with, because I started with a group from the hostel and they were all really good. And I knew I would have been so tired by the time I got up there and so annoyed at not seeing it. And then we changed to be with this lovely Filipino couple, and we all walk at the same speed, and it's perfect, and it's made the walk so much more enjoyable. And so I don't regret doing the walk, even though I didn't see the view while I was up there. But yeah, we'll be resting.
It's clear.
We're going to rest here while it clears. And this is our last view of Fitzroy. Fitzroy is this big one that you can almost see now, but not quite. But it's still a stunning sight with the lagoon. Oh! Look at that bird! That is a big bird. That looks like it could hurt you. We have almost made it back down, and look at how cute and small the town looks. I mean, it is a small town, but from up here it looks even smaller. Oh, it's cute though. My knees are hurting me, but it's okay. I made it down in time to get my bus still. I don't know if I've got time for dinner though. Well, can you call it dinner if you haven't eaten all day? Oh, but yeah, no, it's been a great walk. I'll talk more at the bottom.